This is a Karn that is exiled to... Oh my god, I love it so much. Hello YouTube, welcome to MTGA, and today we are going to have a look at Old Stickfingers in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by playing Old Stickfingers for X equals 1 and pulling the only creature from the deck onto the graveyard, Nether Spirit, and then continue to get value from this one creature. So, first and foremost, there are a multitude of ways to play Old Stickfingers. You could go with Undergrowth synergy, similar to my old Rutstein video I did the other day. You could go Reanimator and just put fatties into the graveyard and then reanimate them again. Or you could also just go for one specific creature. And in this case, I chose to do the latter because I thought it was a cool way to showcase the commander. Not necessarily the best one. And the creature I've chosen is Nether Spirit. So Nether Spirit can return itself from your graveyard for free, like every single turn. And then you can utilize cards like Plumb the Forbidden or Deadly Dispute as good draw engines, or you can also use cards like Deadly Brew to, like, basically 2 for 1. And the rest of the deck is basically a Golgari control shell, because how do we finish off the game if we're not running that many creatures? Correct, it is Planeswalkers and Field of the Dead. Nothing too special here, to be honest, like nothing too surprising, obviously, but again, I think the concept is pretty cool. And one last thing I might want to address, like for the haters out there that say, okay, what do you do if the Nether Spirit gets exiled? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and let's jump right into some gameplay. We are ready to play against Maya. Or Mila, not Maya. Kind of like this hand, honestly. Yeah, let's keep it. Temple of Milady on turn 1. Keeping all the... They have hexproof, interesting, so now we can't Thoughtseize them. But funnily enough, usually edict effects say like target player sacrifices a creature, but Innocent Blood excuse me, goes perfectly around that. I think I want to get a land here with Abundant Harvest. Sure. Should have tapped the temple in case this was a tap land. Not too big though. Not too big. Okay. And we could deploy the Ulvenwald Mysteries, and then next turn Stickfingers X equals 1 Innocent Blood. I like that. Sure. Could have also went with the Haven to get Nissa out on the field next turn, but I'm not sure if that even was that valuable. Yeah, perfect. Now we just got a nice and clean answer. I don't have black though. I'm missing 1 black here, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I am going for the greedy play here, because I want to get as many clues as possible here. I don't think they follow it up with too many more creatures. If so, do I even care? Hard to say. I'm just going to jump with Stickfingers anyways, because funny enough, okay, do they have more creatures? Well, yes, they do. They have 1/1 humans. No, but seriously, the Stickfinger always jumps because it dies in upkeep after the Nether Spirit enters, because I then don't have a creature in the graveyard anymore. So that's kind of bad for us then. Yep, Nether Spirit comes back, and the important part about this deck is that the Nether Spirit comes back untapped. Like, that is actually just really big for us. Nissa. We go with a snow-covered forest. Do they draw a card? They get 1 loyalty counter. I think I do that because... yeah, seems fine. I animated the Snow Covered Forest just so I can draw off the clue immediately. Just unfortunate that this Inquisition is completely dead in this matchup right now because of the Leyline. But then again, they've played Leyline, so they already discarded a card from hand anyways. They go with Outlaw's Merriment, so they're going for a grindier plan. Which is pretty good for us, because that's also what we intend to do. Ooh, that's Casualties of War. Don't mind if I do. Land, Planeswalker, Enchantment, Creature. Creature? Wait. Yeah, I think I go like... this. This is interesting. I think I go like this. This.
Behold, nature's true power.
And... yep. Creature. I think it's the Outlaw's Merriment. It is this beautiful dual land and Elspeth. Yep. They all die, which is honestly great. Ooh, they draw 4 off of that. True, I forgot. So it's not that over now. It's just a bit over. I think I wanna Innocent Blood.
No quest is easy.
Do I even want to Innocent Blood? Honestly, I'm just offering the trades here. Because I don't really intend to... yeah, this is fine. They take a 1-for-1 trade for this human soldier. That's good. They jump there. Oh, they don't. Oh, they triple block the forest, I see. Oh, pretty smart. I like it. Yep. Should have floated the mana, then I could have drawn with the clue immediately, so that was a misplay as well. And we put this on the Temple of Milady, so we can now use the clue or the Assassin's Trophy, whichever one we want to. Yeah, so I should have floated the mana, then let this die, and then the same step just crack the clue. Chromatic Lantern, sure. And they kill Nissa? They don't. Don't even know how they could kill Nissa for 1 mana and Boros. Not even Unholy does that right now. They also need 1 more card type in graveyard for that anyways. Okay. If we can get a Khan's Bastion right now, we can ultimate Nissa immediately. Not sure if I even want that because the creatures that Nissa produces are pretty valuable, although those are my lands. Okay. They surrender. GG. We are ready to play against Kaika Wind's Fury. And... sure. It's a bit awkward, really. It's a turn 2 Karn, which doesn't even go under most of their counter spells, but I also don't have green. Could go green and then into the North 3, but then Karn comes down 1 turn later, which honestly takes a lot of power away. Ooh. Now I think I'd go for Cauldron turn 1, Karn turn 2. Okay. Unlucky, I guess. And we will... Thinking if I should just minus him. Put on some pressure. They're going to be 3/3s if I minus twice, but they're in red, so they likely have burn spell removal. Okay, they give me the Ugin, I think. Giving thoughts this here wouldn't make much sense. Yeah. Considering minusing on that card to look into their hand, I think that's good. And I can follow it up with an Into the North, sure. So, Faceless Haven. Could also just Harrow Into the North, really. No, I wanna know what's going on there.
What was lost is now returned. So,
let's see. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Goodbye to Ferry. Into the North. Probably just picking the Woodland Chasm. Next turn I can harrow away the Ghost Quarter. So let's plus again. Yeah, if I minus Karn, they just Lightning Helix it. Commit, sure. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'll make use of that.
This is one of the coolest plays I've seen in a long time. There... This is a Karn that is exiled to... Oh my god, I love it so much. I love it so much. I think I can just take the time to scape shift here though. Kind of like that, to be honest. No, wait, if I go Stickfingers for 1, I can just... Green. Yeah, so if I just Stickfingers for 1 here, I can... I don't get back my Spirit, but now I can sacrifice the Stickfinger to draw card, and next turn I can just... Sure, Esper Sentinel, that's fine, that's absolutely fine. Lightning Helix, sure, I sacrifice Stickfingers, and then I can Casualties of War, and I took this time to then just like, this is already in the graveyard, this doesn't come back immediately, but this is just perfect. Yep. And casualties. Yep. Artifact, creature. Take them off red, I believe. Like, I don't care about them having them by invitation only, so this is kind of fine. If they drew a counterspell here, that would have been kind of nasty. So, sure. Yep, Nether Spirit coming back. And now I just take my time off to Eldest Reborn them. I can only cast one spell a turn right now. So let's just do that. Can also bring back their Teferi. Yeah, that's going to be amazing. Yep. Crawling Barrens, ooh, that's a really good one. So I'm at 7 mana now, I can... Sure, that's fine. It's Reborn. I am taking this to time to check for traps. I don't... Yeah, they're far off of Sublime Epiphany, so I just take the board wipe here, I guess. And then Scape Shift 1, 2, 3. Yeah, could Scape Shift everything away, but I kind of like the Crawling Barrens to finish them off. Like, I have all my manlands here, so that's kind of unlucky. But I think I'm just going to Scape Shift for. They're trading this? No, they're not, right? Yeah, they're not. Never. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. kind of just want to go here, all in here, basically. And I can guarantee getting a... Yep, get you. Get a... I don't get a Bazooka Bog, right? I could get a Bazooka Bog, but then I don't get anything back with... Like, the Bazooka Bog would actually just annoy me. Got a Manland, I believe. Field. Yeah, and then just... this. And let's go with a Able Passage. What else? Castle Lockthorn seems nice. Yep. Okay, and they surrender. Probably were just annoyed. So the good thing is here I got a Phyrexian Tower, so I would have guaranteed the Ugin drop next turn. But yeah, that was a blowout. GG. We are ready to play against Elenda. The Dusk Rose. And sure, this is fine. Eaten alive, exiling their commander is probably amazing. I can drop a big threat way earlier than they expect. I can turn for Garruk, so that's what, like, turn 3 Stickfingers, turn 4 bring back Spirit to defend the Garruk. Now I have 3 bodies and they can't really get around Garruk unless they destroy him directly. And if they don't, I can eat them alive, eat a wolf on turn 5, and ultimate Garruk. And then my Stickfingers is always a 3/3 trampler. Like, no matter what. I think that's a decent line of play. So I want to have action. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Because I have my land drops, right? So... And this is also land drop, technically. This is definitely an interesting keep, but this just having this as a catch-all removal spell. Because if they're a sacrifice deck, which they likely are if they play Landa, right? The thing to watch out for are like the enchantments or like Meathook Massacres. Like those problematic permanents, basically. So X equals 1. Nether Spirit. Also, I just want to point out, this interaction is quite annoying actually for some control decks that run little exile effects. Because this is an on-cast trigger, not an ETB trigger, so they can't really stop the Nether Spirit from entering the graveyard. Oh, now I want to hold this Crawling Barrens potentially. And I think I will just minus the Woe Strider. Or no, if I... No, let's go with the original plan of... like, if they just deploy Landa now, I can sack a wolf, exile her. Yeah, this works out way too good. So... Binding the Woe Strider. Incentivize them to sacrifice the goat as well. They put everything on Elenda. And then we can later scapeshift with the Garruk emblem. Like, it's a bit inefficient to not sack the spirit, but I think being able to ultimate Garruk is just so good. Yep. Oh, and they surrendered to that. They didn't like that. Yeah, true. That would have also been a scapeshift next turn for 7/5/5 zombies, because this would have ramped us as well. Oh, that was truly, truly disgusting. Good job, Nether Spirit. You did a whole lot there. We are ready to play against Ajani the Great-Hearted. And... Sure. This is a turn for Nissa. A turn 2 Agonizing Remorse, turn 3 play Stickfingers, turn 4 Phyrexian Tower, ramp into Nissa. No, I need one more green for that actually, so... Okay. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. This is still only a turn for Nissa, awkwardly enough. Agonizing Remorse versus Haven. Interesting. Should have played out the basic swamp though for that, I believe. Because I'm less likely to sacrifice the basic swamp. It's weird. It's definitely weird. So I can go... Yeah, I can play Stickfingers, sacrifice an Agonizing Remorse. I like that. So, Stickfingers. Lots of cute plays available in this deck. And I love all of them. Yep. Remorse you. And let's see, what do we have here? I kind of... the Voracious Hider kills me, but the Tribunal gets rid of my beautiful, beautiful Nether Spirit, so no thank you, opponent. So they go to 13. Not amazing. Okay. Yep, bring this back. Ooh. Could hold up 2 mana with that as well, couldn't I? Currently thinking if there are some cards that probably they don't give us removal anyways, right? Do the lands have haste? Yes they do. So... could play Nissa and attack a Johnny, and then try to land for one of those. I think that's worth it. Yep. Keep up the Nether Spirit as a blocker. Okay, attack you. Now they put everything onto the Preserver, but that's kind of fine. Although it's not, arguably. Yeah, because now... Okay, yeah, they could have killed Nissa here, because they could have just played this X equals 2, fight the Spirit, swing through. They didn't do that, luckily though.
We're not destined to fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have a Nissa ultimate. Nice. So, Crawling Barrens. And I think Nissa always dies here afterwards, right? So I can just go... can return a permanent to get an untapped land. But I think I just proliferate twice and get 2 creatures here. Think I like that. Although if I leave Nissa at 1, they're kind of incentivized to attack into it, but it's tricky. It's definitely tricky. 1, 2 for sure, obviously. And then Celebration. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Ultimate Nissa. Sadly, we don't have a field on the field. Otherwise, this would have been obviously insane. But this not only ramps us a ton, but also just... like, now our lands are indestructible, right? And that is extremely good with the Crawling Barrens. Voracious Hydra. Now fighting here. Okay. And... I am dead, huh? Man. The exact player was like, yeah, what do I do? No, okay. I definitely messed that one up. Oh, they messed that one up as well. No, they didn't. So I should have sacrificed Nissa, and then I would have lived with 7 life. Could have come back from that, I think. Oops. Math is for blockers, apparently, but don't have anything to block with. GG. We are ready to play against Toski. Kind of tricky. Oh, unless we have a Deadly Brew. We don't have any green. Keep? Man, this is just so stupid to keep. Kind of. I really like the Deadly Brew and the Inquisition here, but the Deadly Brew probably won't hit the Toski. Okay. The Field of the Dead was also really good there, obviously. Yeah, I like this. Lano Elves? Swamp Shambler, okay. Let's make our land drops. Let's get another swamp, and let's go with non-snow covered swamp. So the Soul Shatter is actually really amazing against Toski, isn't it? Because they go first. I probably just cycle the Plumb of the Forbidden. Right? Yeah. Okay. So I can't stop the Toski, so and the ramp is probably just the right play anyways. Guess it doesn't matter, I have 2 green, 2 black anyways. Let's go with green. Thinking green if I like get Dark Ritual and then need more than, you know, like, I don't know. Okay, they draw 1 card here. Sure, I take this opportunity to duress them. Okay, Bala Ged Recovery out of their hand. Yeah, I want to let them make their play before I Soul Shatter their hopes and dreams away. Yep. Now they attack with the Druid and they have less mana. Beautiful. And then I can go ahead and casualties them in the future. I could also just minus Ren in 7. Yep. Okay. Tricky. Ah, damn. So unfortunate. If we went first this game, this would have been so brutal because then I could have played casualties by now and then take them off 2 more mana. Interesting. I think I just like getting the body down here. They have to attack it with like 3 creatures anyways, right?
The trees are mighty.
Yeah. Then there's the land, damn it. Toski comes down again. But if they do that and then run their team into me, they are kind of not doing too hot. Okay, so they want to swing in the Ren 7, I presume. I see what they're doing. And I will take this. So here's the thing. They're attacking with their 2 elves, and then they hold up the 6 mana so they can activate. If I top deck a land, that is perfect for me because then I can get them off playing Toski by killing their Druid. Like then they tap out, then I can kill the Druid and a land. If I don't draw the Druid and the land, then I don't have my Tree Folk anymore. But I guess that's, yeah. Sure, I lose Ren in 7 either way. Okay, untap land. Oh, so brutal. Target creature, and do they have an artifact creature? No. Yep. You, bada bing, bada boom. Maybe oh yeah, the Field of Ruin would have been the better one. I was just thinking maybe I can take them off colors, but they're mono-colored, so that doesn't make any sense. Abundant Harvest, sure. Non-land. Shouldn't have they gone for land anyways? Oh well. Overlord Mysteries is probably, yeah, pretty hype with the... Yeah, damn, this is going to be amazing. Because I play Mysteries, I play Stickfingers, I can chump all day every day basically. Go down to 16. Wildwood Tracker, yep. Out of all the draws I could have gotten from my deck right now, this was probably the single-handedly worst one. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter. And this was basically draw no card for the turn. Unlucky, I guess. Should have played around the 1 in 86. Now I'm dead. 1, 2, 3. If they top deck a land, I'm just dead to the Allosaur Shepherd activation. Swamp Shambler activates. Yep, and I killed the Allosaur Shepherd here to not die, right? So they messed up. They shouldn't. Like I would have loved for my Nether Spirit to die here, I guess, but yeah. Oh well. Oh well. There is legitimately nothing I can do here, right? Unfortunate. I have 3 snow. That's kind of fine. Growing Rites. That gives them a shit ton of mana, so to say. Kind of want to draw into something like a Yeheni's Expertise here. Yeheni's Expertise or Languish, those cards would blow them out so hard, right? So I animate this for sure, right? Yes, I do. Kind of want this to die and this. Yeah. Okay, they activate. Now I could go some more cute things where I like sacrifice this spirit and then I think I have to draw my outs, right? And my outs are board wipes. So I think to sacrifice this. I do this. Get a human. And I sacrifice 2 creatures. Plumb the Forbidden. And they flip the Growing Rites, which is really the scary thing. Ah damn, even Yeheni's doesn't do it here because they can just bring back the Selfless Haven, right? Crux of Fate also doesn't do it. Village Rites. And yeah, that's the GG. We are ready to play against Rav Capuchin. And this is kind of a tricky hand. I kind of like it because the Scape Shift allows me to get Field of the Dead, which is really good. And Eaten Alive is also kind of cool. So yeah, let's do it. I get the black of the Coldsteel Heart, so that's kind of fun. Or you know, just a land drop. Good old land drop does it here. Spell Pierce on the... Nope, just an opt. The thing is, I don't have a window to kill their Rav Capuchin because they played in my end step. Green. Plains Island, sure. I know now I can't like Stickfingers and Eaten Alive in the same turn, but like who am I kidding, right? Treasure map, yep, makes sense. And oh yes, got absolutely punished, let me tell you that. I kind of want to escape shift now, just so I can get the Field of the Dead online. Not even sure what I want to sacrifice here. Yeah, probably everything, right? Oh no, wait. Field, you? I'm considering, so the Phyrexian Tower gives me 1 more mana, which could be relevant, but if I just... It may be... I'm not sure if I can bring this Phyrexian Tower under them with the help of Phyrexian Arena, or if that doesn't even matter. Yeah. So, field, we get a Temple of Milady, and we get a some other black land, right? So that's Jukaborg, I guess, or no? Castle Octhwain. I like that. I like Castle. And ooh, yes, I can. That's a land drop, but at the same time, it's kind of a good card to bring back my Field of the Dead if that ever goes to the graveyard, to just play it as a land tapped. Yeah, I like this. So they drop a land and they pass the turn. So now the big question is, could just Stickfingers for a huge amount, and then if they want to stifle the Stickfingers trigger, I basically bluff them out on what my deck actually does, right? I think that's a cool thing. Don't do anything with my mana anyways, unless I just bring back Bala Ged into play tapped. The reason not to play the Bala Ged tapped and the Bastion instead of is if I wanted to play Phyrexian Arena around something like a Spell Pierce. I do like the Stickfingers X equals 2 play though. Just so they have a little bit less of an idea what's going on this deck. Sure, let's put it into command zone. I'm absolutely fine with that. And there is my one Nether Spirit. So they're missing land drops right now. Well, they have 5 non-lands in hand, otherwise they wouldn't have made the treasure map upkeep scry. They drew a land. Okay, that's fine. Makes sense. Narset. Well, that's really good for us. Except that it kind of counters. Honestly, I kind of want to kill that because now I can go for Phyrexian Arena. Oh, I still don't have the black. Oh, I do. Yeah, this is fine. Phyrexian Arena. Harrow. I guess I don't need the Sanctuary. And I go for black-green now? Or double black? Well, let's go for black-green now, because now I have the double black for the Lockthwain, I have the double black for... Like, I'm currently considering, like, if they bounce all my things or something like that, then I'm missing significant amount of green. I'm picking those for the sake of field, basically. Like, field is more relevant than Blood in the Snow here. So Narset is gone, we have a Phyrexian Arena, we have a Field of the Dead in play. Anything that we draw is basically gas at this point, except an Ugin. And Ugin is just gas anyways, but we can't play it right now. Nether Spirit. Now the Nether Spirit against the control deck is pretty annoying, isn't it? Like if they flash and roll, block it. Sadly, it doesn't have haste, right? But if I could attack, they flash and roll, block it, and then remove their commander with Blood in the Snow. Kind of cool, I guess. Yep. So, non-land, please. Ooh, that's a plain white celebration. That's a lot of proliferation. It's 3 or more. If this said 3, or not 3 or more, I would just proliferate on this twice, just so it never flips. That would be hilarious. And I think I'm just going to take the 3 damage now with the Castle Lockthwain. Okay. It's insane how often I got punished in a single game for playing this on green. I believe I said I don't think it matters too much. It mattered a whole lot this game what I've put this on. Man, this is astonishing. Wow, I guess the deck needs more black than green. Today I learned. Way more, to be precise. Drawing more cards than them per turn. I can draw like 1, 2, 3, up to like 4 cards a turn if the Witch's Cauldron resolves. This is a lot. Really a lot. Kind of care about killing the commander, don't I? No, I don't. Because then at the end of the day, if I just take my whole turn to kill their commander, they have full mana. They can just flash it in from the command zone at end stat. It doesn't matter, right? What I'm scared about is like end step planeswalkers and stuff like that. I know they can't activate them immediately, but sure. Let's play that game. Force the opponent to or the lull, I guess. I just play Witch's Cauldron then. Yep. Activate you. Overlord Mysteries. This is basically a do-nothing card now, that our beloved Nether Spirit is gone, but what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, this is grindy. And ironically, I think just plain white celebration for a bunch of life might be the play here. Okay, they foretold their card. Swing in. Let the Blood in the Snow get countered. Oh, that's the Liliana. Keep our silence, sure. They block. We sacrifice. Man, now I kind of really want or need this Blood in the Snow to resolve, and I'm going to just play the cards that they know about here, and that is the plain white celebration. What permanents can we get back? Nothing really, right? Let's gain 16 life. Okay, they swan song it. Interesting choice. But makes sense, I guess. Kind of want to like draw a removal spell here, like bait their counter spell and then Blood on the Snow. This is still not great for me. When Urza's Ruinous Blast ruins everything. What else? Oh. Yeah, now I go with the Blood on the Snow, to be perfectly honest. Because I go with Destroy All Creatures. And they counter that for sure, right? Yeah, they're hovering their counter spell, yeah. And then I can hopefully resolve the Ren 7 next turn. So let's swing in. They draw a bunch of cards with Gates of Istfall though. That's what I don't like about this situation here. So field. We draw. Let's see what we get. Another land. Order. Whatever. I really need this Ren 7 to resolve. Like, I'm getting 1 life a turn. I go down to 5, 6. Yeah. If this Ren 7 doesn't resolve, or if they remove the token, I'm just dead in the air. Not much I can do there. No, wait. I don't know. Like, play around Syncopate, I guess? I can't even do that, right? No way. Okay, if they have it, they have it. Ren 7. Coming through. And minus. And now if they stifle that, they have crushed my hopes and dreams successfully. Okay. Imrith with Flash. Well. Yeah, true, that is a thing. I'm exactly dead in the air. GG. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and yeah, this is my version of Old Stickfingers in Brawl. Again, I don't assume that this is the best way to build them. Most likely it's not, because as you see in the game, sometimes your Nether Spirit gets exiled and then you're kind of sad. But I also just think that this little deck is just really nice, it's fun to play, and something different, to be honest. Like, I just really like the idea of having this recursive engine, basically turning Stickfingers into a passive ability that you just activate once, and then you have like this passive for the rest of the game. I think that is pretty cool. If you want to play this deck on a budget, what do you need? What do you cut? I think like filler cards like Dig Up, you can cut Abundant Harvest, right? Those you don't really need. Your finishers are important. The most important card is, again, if we're a lands-based deck, really. So, and we have like the Field of the Dead finishers, so the Field of the Dead and all the cards that search for field, those are pretty mandatory, the top end. And then for removal you can play whatever, but keep in mind, you can't play something like a Ravenous Chupacabra or Murderous Rider, otherwise you mess up your Stickfingers. Like, you could go for a second creature into the graveyard, and I've thought about that as well. I think my second choice would be Reassembling Skeleton. So, yeah, basically Stickfingers X equals 2, and then put Spirit and Reassembling Skeleton into the graveyard, and then you activate the Skeleton in their end step. And then your Nether Spirit triggers on upkeep, because the Nether Spirit doesn't even trigger, and that's the main problem, right? I can't go into my upkeep, now I have every mana, I pay 2, and now Spirit triggers and then comes back as well. No, that doesn't work, because the Spirit doesn't even see the graveyard being empty, so it doesn't even trigger in your upkeep in the first place if there is another creature in there. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All around, I do enjoy this deck. It's fun. It's cool, I guess. And yeah, let's see us tomorrow. And yeah, pretty cool.